I infiltrated another multi-level marketing Facebook group and I've already been kicked out, but it's because I revealed myself. I couldn't hold back any longer. Somebody had left a comment and people were piling on them, being really rude. And then I was like, your response is out of line. So it was shortly thereafter, I think they went to my profile and they're like, whoa, I better get rid of this. They booted me from the group. I can't even see them on Facebook anymore. But I got a lot of screenshots. This group is called PHIX, PHIX, but that's not the name of the company. So shout out to Vanessa Moon, Pink Moon Witch, making content on across social media. Thank you so much for bringing this company to my attention. I thought that the name of the company would have been the name of this product. It was so hard for me to find out what this company was. And maybe your Google skills are better than mine, but I'm like, how do you even find out about this company? The only way you could find out about this company is by contacting a participant or getting into one of these Facebook groups, which that's a red flag. I should be able to just look up your company's website. I went on to Behindmlm and I typed in PHIX and then it came up this information. It's like Marketplace Global MPG Extreme, this company that sells, get this, fuel tabs. You put the capsules in your tank and you get amazing increased mileage. That scam that's been around for years. Various other companies have done this thing. It's like, I swear by it. Well, yeah, you do. Do you swear by it when it's in a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme? And then they also sell slimming coffee, but they also sell this product PHIX, which I believe are matured hops extract. You snap the pack. That's like the clever marketing thing. You can snap it with one hand and you put it in any liquid and then you drink it. And you have to put it in liquid because if you don't, there's it won't stimulate your bowel, your vagus receptor. It's a whole process. There's religious manipulation going on. There's wild medical claims. Weight loss claims. The weight loss claims are a stretch, and they advise giving it to your pets. And one guy in here advises going into a bar, taking a woman's drink, and just putting this in it as a sales technique and a really good way to rank up to diamond. You can't make this shit up. So I'm just going to go over some of the information that I found by going into this group, and I've got a lot of information. So I'm going to do this in stages, just like I did with Make Wellness. It's just too much gold here to try to put it in one video. I want to show you what it would be like if your mom or your dad got sucked into this scam, or maybe your sister or your brother, and what they see going into one of these groups. To me, it's a huge red flag when you can't easily look up the company of a product that's being sold. This is my first experience of trying to find the name of a multi-level marketing company, and it wasn't easy to find. I was like gaslighting myself. I'm like, is this the right company? Because it appears to me that some of the participants are unaware that the company that they're selling PHIX for and trying to recruit people into it also sells these fuel oil tabs, also sells slimming coffee. And then they have another entire company that sells like laundry detergent and stuff. I don't know if the one compensation plan applies to all of them or if it just applies to PHIX, the fuel tabs, and the slimming coffee. It's just weird. So it's going to be about easy weight loss. These claims that participants are making, they're encouraged to download this app, and you'll see a lot of people posting this, like, this is my body measurement. I don't know if they hold up their phone and it scans them and it's telling them how much % of body fat they have and the inches that they've lost or something like that. But people are posting a lot like that in the group. This is the first thing that I want to show you, is that according to PHIX, or this MPG Global, I believe that's the name of this Marketplace Global. Let's just call it PHIX to keep it simple. This guy, his name is Dr. Joseph Aarons, is a twice nominated Nobel Prize winning doctor. So this is the appeal to authority fallacy. You can't question us because we've got a twice nominated Nobel Prize winning doctor who apparently endorses PHIX. I guess he missed math class. He was good in science, but the good doctor wasn't that good in math because he's in a pyramid scheme. So a lot of participants, that's all they need to see. They just need to see somebody in a coat with the word doctor, like a white coat, the word doctor, and that's good enough for them. You can't criticize this. You're just a hater. The next thing I want to show you is the weight loss claims, and they're really cringe, some of them. This is sad because people, they're coming into this and they want to lose weight, but then they're making all other kinds of claims too. But I'll just focus on the weight loss. These testimonials are absurd. You think this is a joke. I really did. So here's the first one. Look at this thing. Before and after 4 months on what is now my all-time favorite. And there's no other information here about what this individual did. They're just like, well, I think this is what he did. He might have done something different, but people will use this image. They just are like, yeah, this guy, if he exists, maybe he's AI generated. And you might be saying to yourself, oh, don't say about AI generated. These could be real people. Well, take a look at this photo before and after. Somebody actually posted this in the group as a testimonial. Look at just one snap. What do you think this image conveys? Honestly, to me, it's like just one snap. You just snapped it, you drank it, and all of a sudden you're this buff guy. From this guy to like super buff guy. It's so stupid. Like, come on. You know better than this. This is so dumb. So this is what it says. So-and-so shares this about PHIX. Okay, official results after 7 days on PHIX. 7 days. And remember, this is the accompanying picture with it, as if he's just incredibly this buff guy. AI image. I stayed consistent with my normal routine and actually even cheated a little with friends in town for a couple of days. And the following are my results. 7 days. Bragging about 7. You can be consistent at anything for 7 days. What are you talking about? You're like, consistent, but then I cheated a little. It's 7 days. Body fat dropped 3.1%. Lean body mass up 5 pounds. Let's go. This little plant extract is not a supplement. It's an activator. Here's the differences. Supplements will support your body and health if you're deficient in vitamins or minerals that fill in gaps in your nutrition. Activators, a plant extract like matured hops extract, works a bit differently. Rather than just filling a deficiency, it acts as an activator. It acts as an activator. This means it triggers or enhances natural processes in the body. For example, it might stimulate enzymes, hormones, or other biological functions to work more efficiently or kickstart processes that may be sluggish. Don't trust me? Just look at my incredible before and after results that I made. I attached to this accompanying testimonial. In only 7 days, I cheated a little bit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine actually entering this in, typing this in, taking a screenshot of this, downloading this image, and uploading it into this as a testimonial? I mean, you gotta stop. This is just so stupid. Okay, this one is really brutal. Okay. It says October 21st, I put my first fix in my drink. Most days I did it 2 a day, with just an exception of a few. Life this year put some pounds on me, and I'm so astonished at what this has done in such a short amount of time. Coming from fasting, only eating, literally is just standing up and sucking in her gut. I've obscured her face. She's like this. I mean, this is so bad. They're not even trying. I mean, they weren't trying in Make Wellness, but PHIX is just, she's like, you can see that she's going. It's like the old Fred Flintstone. I don't know if you remember that one episode with the Flintstones, and he'd be like, and he'd be big, and then somebody would leave and he'd like, right? That's what it reminds me of. There are a lot of medical claims going on. And there was one in particular that I wanted to read to you, because to me, it gives a really good example of what it's like being in this group. The posts are like, they're like a novel. Everybody writes so much in this group, and it's just ridiculous. They'll go on and they'll talk about everything that's happened to them in their entire lives. They'll say their eyes were dry, they had a migraine, they had a burn. Everything is then related to, and then weight loss. It's so much. And I think this one story, I'm going to call it the story of the toe. And I had to see this, and you have to too. And this, I'm going to be showing you other ones in subsequent videos, other medical claims, but this one I think is a good introduction. Like, this is a good feel for what this group PHIX is about and what this company is about. So let's start with the journey, the story of the toe. Hang on. This is unlike, I have never seen a Facebook post like this in my life. In any multi-level marketing group that I've been in, this takes it. This wins. OMG. What I didn't know going into this. Keep reading to see what I have to say. Warning, long post, but worth the read. Oh, it is. It's long and it's worth it too. 30 days taking matured hops extract, all caps. What I secretly hoped was going to be a chance for my torn meniscus in my knee to eventually get better with a bonus of released visceral fat turned into something much, much more. So, I mean, right off the bat, coming in hot, wanting a torn meniscus in your knee and release some visceral fat. Matured hops can do that to a person. I'm blown away by my 30-day testimonial. I am too. Keep in mind the following. Here we go. Torn meniscus and Baker's cyst in knee since April. Tingling in my fingers and hand at night while even wearing a wrist brace, waking me up. Bathroom breaks during the night. Significant weight gain around the stomach in the last 9.5 months, stemming from trauma and stress, in my opinion. Flare-ups with my big toenail due to trauma to it for at least the last 5 years. Very difficult to cut because it's so thick and gross. Snacking on salty, crunchy foods regularly. Eating to over full capacity. Very little energy and zest for life. I am still eating mostly healthier, still doing seated YouTube exercise classes 4 to 5 times a week, still get 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night with some tossing and turning, meditation before bed, and before I get out of bed in the AM, read before my meditation, drink my water daily. Fast forward to today. About half of the top layer of my toenail was releasing and I was able to cut it off, which has made it easier to wear full shoes, less rubbing and stress on it. Hard to see how thick my toenail is in the first pic. Look closely in the second pic and you will see how a bit of the top layer is gone. This is some foreshadowing. You've been warned. This is a spoiler alert. You know the screenshot is coming. If you can't wait, you can just skip ahead in the video and you'll see the picture. Oh, I'm going to show it to you. So it's released. You release the visceral fat. You just release the toenail. Couldn't have possibly anything to do that your toenails just grow and then you can just cut them off, you know? You know how many times I would run, my toenails would be bruised, especially at the end of an Ironman. They'd be black, they'd be falling off. You'd pick them off. It's not a big deal. It's not like worthy of this testimonial. All right. Wait, have released none yet. But get this, my lean muscle has upped itself by 0.2 pounds. What? It's not much, but it's something. We'll explain the no weight loss further down. Mind-blowing info. Into this, it's really sad because people are being manipulated into thinking like I'm not losing any weight, but my lean muscle mass has grown. How do I know? Because I really like this product and it's endorsed by a 2-time nominated Nobel Prize winning guy and he's a doctor. And I have this app and it's telling me that my lean muscle mass has increased this much. I mean, it's pathetic how this company, this MPG Marketplace Global, is targeting people and making them believe that they're getting fitter and they're releasing visceral fat and fixing their meniscus. I mean, it's sad. Okay, sleep. Not only do I only wake up some nights to use the potty once, but straight back to sleep and I'm dreaming again. That happens to a lot of people. This is normal. I get up to go potty too. I don't call it potty because I'm not 3 years old. I go up to go to the bathroom and then I go back to bed and I go right back to sleep. You don't need to be taking a multi-level marketing product to do that. Potty time during the day. I no longer am having to run to the bathroom when I get the urge. I can walk or saunter now. So it's like they're saying that this is because of taking one snap. So that's all. Potty time. Yay. Stronger fingernails. My cravings for salty food has 100% subsided. I'm 100% suspicious about that. I'm fuller, quicker, and don't seem to have a rumble in my tummy for my in-between meal snacks. I no longer snack after supper, except maybe once a week to have my buttered popcorn. Sorry, but we'll never give that up. Just longer time between my popcorn enjoyment. See, this just gets sadder and sadder, you know? Only have very short stints of tingling in my hand and fingers every few nights and no longer wearing brace. Energy to burn and my zest for life is back. If you're still reading, keep going. Do you remember why I originally jumped on board with matured hops extract? MHE? My knee. The following info makes me so happy. All of this has only happened in the last 2 weeks and some of it the last week. Baker's cyst on the back of my knee no longer stiffens up. I no longer have to do stretches to get out of bed, especially in the middle of the night. I have been able to do a few standing up workouts, lifting heavier weights, clamshells, 60 on each side without a break. You lie on your side, knees bent, feet off the floor, and open your legs and close them. When I first started, my bad knee had to lay on the ground because there was pain. Finally wore boots with 1-inch heels to 2 events, and my knee was happy. At the age of 58, I'm over the moon excited about this. Most people will say, but you didn't lose weight. This is what I say. Throw that damn scale away. It's not a true picture of what's really happening. The scale can't measure all of my non-scale victories or my energy. I want to just stop it there because while, you could find things to agree with in here, the focus is showing how there's these kernels of truth and how they're manipulated in an MLM fraud. And I also want to focus on this non-scale victory, this phrase. I've seen this in PHIX, and I've also seen this in Make Wellness. Now, because their push is to lose weight and to lose visceral fat, and they have this app, and it's going to tell you how much weight you've lost. But if you don't lose it, well, it's because you're detoxing, and there's non-scale victories too. Because you're always going to, the MLM product, the MLM company always has to be the best. It has to be every ailment, medical ailment, any positive thing, that outlook, your mindset improving is going to be attributed to whatever MLM product that you're taking. And what's sad is that if people aren't informed about these frauds, they might find one of these symptoms that they have and think, my God, I've tried everything. Nothing has worked. Maybe I should give this a go. Okay, so or my energy, getting my basement decluttered after 8 to 9 hours of work, and I have a lot that excites me. 30 days MHE helped my body accomplish this. Now, seriously, let's talk fat release. Why does it take some of us longer to release it than others? I mean, I'm confident to say that this person is not qualified to speak on this topic with any kind of they're not qualified. And so it's weird that they're posting in this. It's like this testimonial, like, well, now I'm qualified. I've been on this for 30 days. And now why do some of us take like release fat? Even that terminology is strange. Anyway, there's a post in this group that mentioned what an energy movement and release practitioner had to say about that. Check it out. So in a nutshell, no shame here. I felt so many changes in my body. I didn't get my body to where it is in a short time. Most of us have layers and layers of stuff from years and years of trauma, stress, and not truly loving ourselves and putting us first. The good news is it's never too late to start to make changes today. One natural ingredient, tasteless, odorless, colorless, positive side effects, simple to use, no stimulants, safe for kids, teens, adults. Add them to any drink and consume. Cheers to the next 30 days. Get back to the person who invited you to this group if you resonated with any of this, or you just know it's time to start. You are ready for a new you. Give yourself grace and things will happen. And here it is. Here's the proof. Oh my God. The next time you look at Eric Worre, I challenge you not to think of this picture. Okay. Next post. When you buy a product from a multi-level marketing company, very often you're put into a Facebook group because what we're taught when we're an MLM are the best business owners, the best people that you can recruit are your customers. So they're starting to create a culture, this community. They want you to really feel included. You might be welcomed to the group, encouraged to post and talk about who you are and where you're from and what your plans are. It's just this, it's this slow courtship. It's just gross. So if you purchase a product from Amazon, you don't need to do any of this nonsense. You just buy the product, you get the product, it either works or it doesn't. Maybe you look through some reviews and you think, oh, there's a lot of good reviews here, only to get it. And you think these reviews were probably purchased because I certainly didn't have this experience, but you don't join a Facebook group and then you start seeing trainings and ridiculous testimonials like this. And it's just off. This isn't a normal experience. It's normal in multi-level marketing cults. So this is the community aspect. I wanted to just show this because people are lonely and they're finding this is fulfilling a social need, and they're finding it, the gateway is through a product that they want to lose this visceral fat. That seems to be one of the main motivations for people to buy this product. And they might want to find a cure or relief for a medical problem that nothing has worked for them. So somebody's just posted, happy Monday. I am new here. Just put my order in yesterday. I'm excited for this journey. Thank you, so-and-so, for sharing the opportunity with me and my hubby. Let's go. So can you imagine placing an order on Amazon and then going into a group and writing, I'm so excited for my blank to arrive. I'm so excited for my journey. What if you order something in and you're just disappointed and it's just like, oh, this wasn't that big a deal anyway? Why do you have to go into a group and then post that you're so excited that you placed an order? And it's a private group. Like you need to, not everybody can get in this group. Well, pretty much everybody can get in. I got in. I don't hide who I am. It's just me. I'm like, hi, can you let me in? They're like, sure, no problem. Don't know who you are. They do now. So when people are excited about placing an order, this is this isn't normal behavior either. It's disturbing. It's like, look at me. Can you value me? I am a part of you now. I'm with you. All of you here. I'm so excited for this journey. It's like you haven't even tried the products. It's just this need for inclusion in something that's being preyed upon and manipulated. This is the next post. Received my order today. Can't wait to start in the morning and see what happens. Look at, they're so excited. Can you imagine getting your Amazon order and making a post in a Facebook group? Like, I'm so excited. Like just with other people who have all purchased that product. It doesn't happen. This is a sign you're in a cult. A product-based pyramid scheme, a commercial cult. All right, me and so-and-so just got our products starting now and excited. Stay tuned for results. Hashtag healthy, wealthy, wise. Hashtag no more limits. And this is the products. They've got little sachets. You put in your drink. Just drink the Kool-Aid. Every MLM has some kind of option. Well, not the insurance ones, but these product ones, they all end up going back to something that you put in and then you've got to drink, and then they've got these little eyedroppers that you drink as well. People looking for community by buying a product, there's a transaction in there. That's not a good community to be a part of when you're paying to be in it, that they only like you if you are only buying something and already really excited about something that you don't even know if it works. It's not genuine. It's inauthentic. They encourage you to be excited about it and to post, oh, did you place your order? Oh, good, post in this group. It doesn't make any sense. Why would you post that? Unless it's setting the stage for then you can have this story that then you can craft. I was skeptical. I was so excited. And I posted in this amazing group of supportive people. And now I got my products and I've lost all this visceral fat and my torn meniscus is healed and my toenail is growing and I was able to cut it. And then there's this guy who is boasting about targeting people in bars and taking their drinks from them, putting this in it, and then like as if this is a real power move. This is such a sales technique. He's going to rank up to, the top of the pyramid scheme, and what a move. And people are on board with this. This is alarming. So talk about people in multi-level marketing refusing to take no for an answer, or just, can you imagine some MLM dude bro grabbing your drink and then like putting something in it and being like, oh, this is really good. Like I've really done. I mean, how do you think that's going to end? How do you think that's going to go? Do you think that person is going to actually buy your product? What if their partner comes up, whoever they're with? What do you think they're going to do? I think they're going to have some choice words for you. I think you're going to be thrown out of the establishment and there'll be like a warrant. Maybe you'll be charged. Be like circulated amongst all the bars, all the restaurants in your community. Watch out for this guy. He comes around and takes people's drinks and puts his MLM product in it. And people in this group think it's great. This is such poor form. All right. Marketing tip alert. Bars are the ultimate prospecting spots. You imagine you're going out there with your friends, but you have these douchebags in multi-level marketing that just show up. They're like, imagine you're like finally going to go out with your friends. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. And then you have to suffer somebody in an MLM when you're trying to just let your hair down, and then they're going to prospect you. Oh, hey, I'm just curious. Do you want to lose visceral fat? Like, are you kidding me? Get the fuck out. They're going to have no solicitation at bars now. Watch out for these guys. You know, I think at other like Targets, they've had to put up signs like no solicitation, no MLMs, because people from different multi-level marketing companies, Amway, be patrolling the aisles. It's like you're recruiting for a cult. You don't think that that's abnormal. You think that it's okay to go walking up and down the aisles and prospect people as they're just trying to do their shopping or they're trying to go to a bar. I'm going to get through this post. All right. This weekend in Vegas, so-and-so and Must had several chats with customers and bartenders about PHIX. And it's awesome that our product is so small that we can do a quick demo for people. But now for my next trick, brace yourselves. It could result in getting slapped. No one said the road to diamond was easy, folks. I'm going to take someone's drink and fix it right in front of them. They probably won't drink it, fair enough. But it's my opening to explain what I just did, chug it myself, and promise to buy them a new one. All while scrolling through testimonials from this group. Hashtag winning. Somebody wrote hashtag winning like this is such a power move. You imagine some fucking asshole grabs your drink? Oh yeah? This is so great. Am I a multi-level marketing product? And he has his phone out and he's showing you. And you think that person is going to sit there and listen to you scroll through testimonials after you've just taken their drink and drank it and then say you're going to buy them a new one? They're not going to accept your drink. You probably are going to get a hot slap. You're going to be removed. And if this is happening in Vegas, I know there's security cameras all over the wazoo. You're going to be escorted out, my guy. Can you imagine hashtag winning? Oh, this is so bad. Now, if she looks at me, because it's going to be a woman, he's targeting women. This is totally natural. This is a hot marketing tip. Now, if she looks at me and says, "Are you calling me fat?" That's when you hit her with, no, at MPG, we call it fat. Pretty hot and tempting. Holding up the heart and then the flame. Stay tuned for more ridiculous but effective marketing tips. My second attempt at making a protein shake. What am I doing wrong? Wah, wah, wah. The woman that you take her drink and dump your matured hops extract in and then drink it in front of her, I will guarantee you 100% that the first thing she's going to say isn't, are you calling me fat? She's not going to say that. This isn't an effective marketing tip. If you've got to take somebody's drink, you have to interfere with them. You have to insert yourself unsolicited. They don't want anything to do with you. You haven't asked their permission. There's something called consent. You've taken their food, their drink, you've added something to it, and then you've stolen what they have purchased. And you think that this is effective marketing. Well, it's hashtag losing. That's all I'm going to say. The final thing that I want to show you for this first installment of PHIX Infiltrated is the compensation plan of MPG. And what do you think it shows? Well, it shows that it's a pyramid scheme. And just to remind everyone, if you haven't seen this, I'm going to start pulling this up more and more in my videos. I have a lot of resources listed in every description of every video I make, so you can find this there too. But this is the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling according to Canada's Competition Act, Section 55.1. It's a scheme of pyramid selling is an MLM plan with one or more of the following features. You just need one. According to Section 55.1, requires a payment for the right to receive compensation for recruiting others into the MLM plan. Compensation for recruitment requires purchases as a condition of participation, purchase requirement, other than a specified amount of product at the seller's cost for the purpose of facilitating sales. And then they've got the buyback guarantee and inventory loading. It is a criminal offense to establish, operate, advertise, or promote a scheme of pyramid selling. I'm going to show you how MPG fulfills two features of the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling in Section 55.1 here in Canada. Here is their compensation plan. Now, it says Marketplace Global Independent Sales Rep, ISR, that's what they call it. Amway is an IBO, independent business owner. Join the MPG team. So here it says build two teams, getting started. Purchase your ISR enrollment kit plus annual membership, shipping and handling, and tax. So right off the bat, that fulfills the first feature of a scheme of pyramid selling, which is requires a payment for the right to receive compensation for recruiting others into the MLM plan, compensation for recruitment. The second part of getting started with MPG is have at least 50 QV per month. And in the little asterisks is this 50 QV includes QV from your orders and your customers' orders. So this requires purchases as a condition of purchase requirement, other than a specified amount of product at the seller's cost for the purpose of facilitating sales. According to MPG's compensation plan, you have to have at least 50 QV per month. You just have to have that. It's not spelled out here that this is just for the purpose of facilitating sales. It's for participation. This is for a participation in it. What I think is interesting is that the first two things, talking about building two teams and getting started, correlate nicely to the first two features in the definition of a scheme of pyramid selling. You know, you scroll down, it's the same crap that you see in every MLM. And then they always draw a pyramid scheme in some fashion. Look at this on the right-hand side, paid weekly. When you generate 100 CV left, 100 CV right, you earn a cycle. Each cycle is $10 at bronze rank, $15 at silver rank, or $20 at gold rank. It's always the same thing. The legend, personally sponsored, your level 1, sponsored by your PS, your level 2, because you're sponsoring people, they're enrolling people, they're recruiting people, and so on. And then you've got the ranks: silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, ruby, emerald, diamond. There's diamond. Now, to achieve diamond in MPG, you've got to be bold. And one of the surest ways that you can achieve diamond is to get out of your comfort zone and target people, especially women who are in bars, and take their drink and dump your MPG in it, or your MP, what the hell, these MHE from MPG, and then drink it and then say, "You're fat." And then when she says, "Are you calling me fat?" say, "No, you're pretty hot and tempting. You want to buy this? Look at my phone. Look at all these testimonials of all these people who are like so gorgeous and amazing, and they've lost all this visceral fat. Look at the picture of this toe. Have you ever seen anything like this toenail?" That is your introduction to PHIX. I've got way more to come. I'm going to be showing you more posts from this group, and I'm going to be reacting to just the standalone training videos that I've downloaded just to increase awareness about this group. This is a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. I doubt any of the claims that people are making. I think that products can be good. There can be science behind it. It can be legit. However, any product that's hiding behind a multi-level marketing pyramid scheme is suspect. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.